Completing the square has many applications, and one of the most important application is solving. So in the last video, you already learned about how can you using technique completing the square, and then you have factorizing form. So in this video, I want to using this factorization for solving equation. The first example, I will using this form equal to 0. So we will work with equation from now in the list video. Is not expression anymore. About the equation, it means you will got equal something left hand side and right hand side. By this writing is very easy for you now. You will have two brackets, x plus 2 and x minus 2 equal to 0. And for solving by factorizing, you will got a multiply b equal to 0. This will be a equal to 0 and b equal to 0. We have two cases. Corresponding for this equation, you got x minus 2 equal to 0 and x plus 2 also be equal to 0. That's why you got the first solution is 2 and the second one is minus 2. So how about completing the square? Okay, focus on this one. I've got the form of completing the square x plus 1 square and minus 9 here. Yeah, I choose 9 equal to 0. So in the previous video, you only have expression like x plus 1 square minus 3 here. But for this one, I'm got here equal to 0. And I can change this one become to the difference of the square form by changing 9 equal to 3 square. It equal to 0. And the difference of the square, you will have two bracket. The first one will be here and the second one will be plus 3. They also be equal to 0. Simplify this one, you got x minus 2 and the next one is x plus 4 and then equal to 0. X minus 2 is mean x equal to 2 and x plus 4 this mean x equal to negative 4. H equal to negative 4 like here. Okay, that's it. So that is the way how can you factorizing by completing the square and then solve equation. It means completing the square can solve equation right now. Look at this, and then you got the second example. You got x squared minus 3 equal to 0. So you can simplify this by square root 3 and all of these square outside equal to 0. I have equation of the difference of the square. And then you got two brackets. The first one is subtraction and the next one is addition equal to 0. So x minus square root 3 equal to 0. X plus square root 3 equal to 0 in here. That's it. So x equal to square root 3 and then x equal to negative square root 3. And how about completing the square form? X plus 2 square here and minus 3 equal to 0. The left hand side you got the form of the different as completing the square, and the right hand side you got 0. So the first thing I will change this become to the difference of the square form. That's like the top exercise here, and you got this one. Changing this become to factorizing form. The first bracket will be here. The next one you got plus square root 3 and equal to 0. So x bracket will be set up for equally 0 and x plus 2 plus square root 3 equal to 0. And here you got x equal to minus 2 plus square root 3 and the next one you got minus 2 minus square root 3. Why you have this for solution? Because I change posing plus 3 plus 2 from the left hand side to right hand side. That's become to minus 2 minus square root 3 in the left hand side become to the plus in the right hand side. The same idea with this pair, and then you got this solution. Okay, That is not too difficult about using completing the square for solving equation, but you have to understand very clearly. You got the completing the square. After that, you can change that become to the difference of the square. And using the difference of the square, you can factorizing. You can factorizing that equation. And after that, you have the last step is solve h bracket. That's it. Solve h bracket. This is very important step. Okay, go on. For this one, I have the completing the square example x plus 3 square here and minus 7 equal to 0. This is completing the square equation. The next step using the difference of the square. Okay, now I will not write down 7 anymore. Square root 7 and then square outside. This is the difference of the square. The next one, you got factorizing. Factorizing by two brackets. The first one will be like here and multiply with the next one will be plus square root of 7 equal to 0 in this one. Yeah, after that you got two options. The first one is the first bracket minus square root 7 equal to 0, and the next one plus 3 plus square root 7 equal to 0. Solving this one, you got expression for the new solution of x is negative 3 plus 7 square root of 7, and the next one, the second solution, minus 3 minus square root 7 in here. Yeah, that's it. First solution and the second solution for this question. See that? That is not too difficult, right? Okay, now we will work with square number. Sorry. Okay, yeah, that is square number. X minus 2 square and minus 25 here. Completing the square, you got this form. The next form will be the difference of the square, 5 square. After the difference of the square, you will apply the formula for figure out the factorizing form, minus 2 plus 5. And then you set up h bracket. H bracket will be equal to 0. H minus 2 minus 5 equal to 0. And the next one is minus 2 plus 5 equal to 0 here. And this means h equal to 7. And the next one h equal to negative 3. Yeah, I think so, negative 3. So, two solutions for this question, 7 and negative 3. This solution is a little more beauty or more easily writing than for this one, because this here you have working on surf. This have surf because you got the non-square number in the difference of the square form. But for this one you got the square number, but the method for solving equation using completing the square is the same. Yeah, that is the same. What is that method? That is completing the square first, the difference of the square next, factorizing next, and then the last one is solve h brackets in the equation. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this one, and we will practice more about this kind of question in next video.